Welcome to the Construction with Character podcast, brought to you by gotcha-covered portable and metal buildings in Tyler, Texas. This show is built for homeowners and property owners across East Texas who want to make smart decisions when it comes to building, planning, and improving their space. Each episode delivers straightforward, real-world insight so you can avoid costly mistakes, work with the right people, and get the kind of results that actually last.
One of the biggest problems I see around Tyler and East Texas is people just not having clarity when they're trying to make a decision. They've got ideas in their head, but they don't really know what's right for their land, their budget, or their long-term plans. So they end up either stalling out or making a decision they regret later. I've always believed that my job is not to sell anything. My job is to help people get clear. If it's not a good fit, that's okay, but I want them to feel like they understand what they're doing before they move forward. That's where what I call the A-B decision method comes in. It's a simple way I help customers narrow things down without pressure. It's not about pushing you to one option. It's about helping you see the difference clearly between two paths. What I'll usually do is take whatever someone is thinking about and break it into two real choices. For example, I might say you can go with a smaller portable building that fits your budget today, or you can go a little bigger and plan for future use. Both can work, but they solve different problems. And then we just talk it through. I'll explain what each option really looks like over time, not just today. I'll tell you where you might run into problems and where you might save money or spend more later. A lot of times people just need that moment where things click. I remember walking a couple through a cabin setup here in East Texas, and they were completely unsure at first. Once we compared two clear options side by side, you could see the confidence come back into their decision. Here's a question I get a lot. How do I know which option is right for me? The answer is you don't start with what's right. You start with what fits your situation best right now. When you look at two honest options, it becomes easier to see what matters most to you. Some people value saving money up front, and others value flexibility and long-term use. There's no wrong answer, but there is a right answer for your situation. What I don't do is try to steer someone into the more expensive option. I don't care if this closes or not. I care that when you make a decision, you feel good about it and you understand it. That's something I've learned over time. When people don't have clarity, they either hesitate or they second-guess everything after the fact. And that's where frustration and problems usually start. The A-B decision method also helps avoid mistakes before they happen. A lot of construction issues don't come from bad intentions, they come from poor planning. When you slow down and really compare two options, you catch things early that could cost you later. That ties into everything we do here at Gotcha Covered. Whether it's a metal building, a portable building, or a full outdoor setup in places like Bullard, White House, or Lindale, we're always trying to get ahead of problems through planning. The more clarity you have up front, the smoother everything goes. I've seen what happens when people don't get that guidance. They go with the first option someone throws at them, or they try to piece things together without a clear plan. That usually leads to wasted money, rework, or just a setup that doesn't really serve them long term. So instead of overwhelming people with 10 different choices, I bring it down to two. Let's look at B, and let's figure out what actually makes sense for you. It's simple, but it works. At the end of the day, people don't need more information. They need better clarity, and when you give someone that, the decision becomes a lot easier and a lot more confident.
You've been listening to the Construction with Character podcast, powered by Gotcha Covered Portable and Metal Buildings in Tyler, Texas, a full-service outdoor spaces company. If it's in your yard, they can build it, offering full delivery, installations, and setup for portable buildings, metal buildings, outdoor furniture, play sets, custom cabins, and storage, and more. If you're planning a project or need guidance, you can call 903-321-2626 or visit constructionwithcharacter.com to learn more. When it comes to building in East Texas, integrity and planning make all the difference, and this is where those conversations start.